What's up, everybody? I got a lot of requests to find a really good green leader, and I finally found a good leader that I've always been playing, and I always found that he was really good. Also, I got a couple requests on the community group, so to show you guys what I'm playing, Brawly. He's my favorite. Ever since I saw Brawly the movie, I just fell in love with Brawly. He is everything. He is my everything. But yeah, Brawly. He is amazing. Just his front side is good, but then the awakened side is just, oh, jeez, it's massive. It's massive. All right, let's go into the one drops. For Brawly Dawn of Rampage. So usually with the new stuff in Ultimate Box, I never miss with him ever. He is amazing. Just okay. I need to look for the 4 drop. All right, I just got the 4 drop. Oh, I need my big Brawly. Look for the big Brawly, or you just need that one extra 5K because you know his hand, because you see his draws and things like that. So it's like, okay, I just need 5 more. Just pick him off, and there you go. All right, so I only run 3 negates. Yeah, people run 4, but I just find 3 is fine enough. Just the whole popping aspect with Brawly, I don't really need that much. And I usually have one of these in my starting hand, which that's usually what you want to do because a lot of people first turn they play the really broken Trunks thing with the Storm, just Kaba, Flute, Trunks. It stops it. It just stops it so well. And nah, I ain't letting them do that. 4. Saiyan Gohan. It's off Awakener, plus a crit. Just make sure they never get cards in their hand ever, and just make them lose cards by the Brawly stack. Alright, next. The most obvious card that you have to have in every single one of this deck. Brawly's Ring. Stops yourself from discarding from yourself, because when you attack, you have to discard a card and your opponent has to discard a card. Just make your opponent discard a card. I never attack with him unless I get Brawly's Ring or I get Paragus in my hand and I know I can use Brawly's Ring. But sometimes if I don't have Brawly's Ring on the Awakened side, that's fine because they're going to destroy a battle card. Usually I don't have a battle card or Brawly's Ring, so they're going to destroy the battle card. All I have to do is just pitch. So, really good. Next, look for the Saiyans. Him. Look for basically every single card in your deck, so never ever have I ever missed with him. Even though it's just 2, which is kind of funny, I never missed with him. He is perfect for this deck. Alright, let's go into the 2s. Alright. 3 Paragus. I know, like, you would probably want to run 4, but I find 3 good enough. I always either draw my Brawly's Ring or Paragus on my first turn, because if you don't draw into either one, I'd usually just try to mulligan my entire hand just to hit those, because Brawly's Ring, oh, you need it so bad for your first turn, because that is the card that makes people just like, oh god, please help me. So, you need Brawly's Ring. And then the obvious choice, Khalifa. So on the Awakened side, she stops his ability from you popping your own battle cards. So it's really perfect. So I was like, okay, so it says right here, battle cards can't be placed in your drop zone by your own skill. Your battle cards cannot be KO'd by your own skill. So it kind of stops this from KOing any of your battle cards. Just boom, they can't do nothing. They can't do nothing at all. They have a battle card. Okay, your battle card's gone, and you have to discard a card. So she is perfect for this deck. It works in tandem with the Brawly's Ring in this. Alright. And then Trunks super combo. Since he's a Saiyan, also with the 1-drop Trunks, you can look for him. So it's pretty funny when you just look at the top tune and you're at 4 life. Oh, cool! I found a super combo. It never really happened too much for me, but I don't know. It just somehow, when I needed it, it came in clutch. So those are the two drops. All right, onto the three. One, Ready to Strike Piccolo, just because it's there. If I ever see my opponent has a fat hand and they don't really have a lot of removals, this scares them so bad. They're like, oh no! Ah! They freak out. They don't even target my giant Brawly I have on the field. They'd rather target him. So I have the 4-drop Brawly. They're like, okay, we're not going to get that. They would rather use a removal for him. And I'm just like, okay, I'm fine with that. And I just go into the big Brawly game. So he's just there to sometimes just make my opponent think, oh no, something bad's going to happen. You play 4 of the PR Brawly. Just because the popping, and you go into the 3, pop a card, then you just pay 1 extra energy, so you basically are paying the 4, which you originally paid for anyways. Pop, and then they either pop a card or discard 2. So let's say, because they just want to pop 2 cards in their field, well there you go, you just got rid of 2 cards in the field, which that's like so funny. Alright, those are just the 3s. I don't run a lot of 3s though. Ooh. Alright, so 4s, the card that's in every single deck. Unbreakable. Just such a super combo, basically. You just gotta pay 1. So good, though. And then the new Brawly from the Ultimate box. I usually don't do this that much with him on top of him. I usually do the 1, but in 2 of my matches, I did that and that. And one guy just got angry. He's like, I'm scooping. So it's so funny when you do that. It's so funny. Alright. So that's it for the 4 drops. Alright. On to the 5s. 3 Bio Brawlies. Just 3. And for the 6, we got the Rampaging Horror, the Evolved Brawlies, and then for my last 2 cards, Scientist Fu. It's, if the game lasts to the point in like 4 energies, the game's gonna be over once I hit 4 energy, 4 or 5 energy, especially 5. I've never got more than 6 energy with this deck and not win. So my 5th one is only because the guy was playing super defensive, so it was funny. He just negate flying Nimbus. I was just like, okay, that's fun. But overall, that was just it, because he just had so many negates. By turn 4, it's usually game over. So these are my game enders. Alright guys, so that was my Brawly deck profile. And then let me show you. These are my sideboard. Just not much, but yeah, that was my sideboard. Just 1 extra Paragus for the 4 Piccolo, extra Piccolo. 2 of these just in case, I am playing against a guy that has heavy poppers, so I get rid of my Khalifa, and then 1 more negate just in case like they are pulling it off all the time, the 0 flute thing. But yeah, overall, my toughest matchup would probably have been Mass Saiyan, just for the whole fact I got critted to living oblivion, but I still somehow pulled it off because when I was at 1 life, he was at 2. He thought he can out-combo my hand because I only had 4 cards in my hand. He had about 8. He comboed all 8 cards in his hand, but he didn't know I had 3 super combos and then the Unyielding, which I should have used it a lot earlier, but I just wanted to see what he would do. And then he just comboed his entire hand. I did that, refilled my entire hand, and then yeah, I still had one of these. I had this Brawly on the field right here. So he was like, okay, he's not gonna finish me. It's 2 damage, and still got a chance. What if that 1 card I have, because he never hit any super combos, like, hasn't hit all of his super combos. He only super comboed me once in the game, so he's like, it's probably in my life. So after he did that, I was like, okay. So I hit him with the Brawly. It's like, okay, so he got the 1 card in his hand. Go. And he's like, oh gosh, he just gives up. But yeah, that was my Brawly deck profile. I hope you guys enjoy it. And then for the people that requested it, I will send you a message so you guys get the direct link to my deck list. Alright, have a great rest of your day. See you later, guys.